Once upon a time, there was a giant who owned a beautiful garden. However, he was a very selfish giant and did not allow children to play in it. He even put up a large wall around the garden to keep them out. One winter, the giant decided to go on a trip, leaving his garden behind. During his absence, the weather turned very cold and snowy, and the garden remained empty and frozen. When the giant returned, he found that the garden was still lifeless, as no other season had come since he had left. One day, while the giant was walking in his garden, he heard the sound of a bird singing. The bird told him that it was spring, but the giant didn't believe it because his garden was still covered in snow. The giant then saw a little boy trying to climb over the wall to play in the garden. However, the boy was too small to climb, and the giant saw that he was shivering with cold. The giant then had a change of heart and realized that he had been very selfish by keeping the garden to himself. He broke down the wall and allowed the children to come in and play. As soon as the children entered, the garden transformed into a beautiful place with flowers blooming, birds singing, and the sun shining. The giant was very happy and would often play with the children. From that day on, the giant was no longer selfish, and he allowed the children to play in his garden whenever they wanted. The garden became a magical place, and the giant never forgot the joy he felt when he shared it with others.